Hey everyone, I'm Stephen Kalayjian, and welcome to Back to the Futures. I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday from 1:30 to 2. Wow, you talking about a cabooshin. We just got cabooshed. S&P futures, NASDAQ futures down 466. We have the S&Ps down 91. What a beautiful, beautiful short pattern on the markets today. And you can see how the way we're looking at the markets here, we're able to identify these patterns. Just now, for example, the 15-minute time frame, we had a beautiful short here on the S&Ps around the 68.5, 70 range. And when you have this pattern the way we have it, right, what we're able to do is when we're able to see this, we got the sells on the spiders on the 30-minute time frame, we got the sells on the 60 and the 15, and then when you do, you look to short the first bounce on the 5-minute time frame, and that is beautiful right there, beautiful. So what we're able to do is identify these trades and identify the patterns. And when we're looking and what we're seeing here, we're seeing Microsoft obviously dragging the down 23 on the day. We got some really big shorts, Coinbase being hit here. But overall, the futures markets, there they go. There goes the 15-minute time frame. Beautiful short. I said the trade of the day is going to be the bounce on the 15-minute time frame, and it happened right here. The trades last anywhere from I said between 12 and 2 o'clock. We're going to get that big sell, and boom, there's the pattern, and there's the short. Everything just got absolutely cabooshed here. S&P futures just dropped 13. And again, one of the most important things that you realize is that when you're trading the markets, right, you want to be able to recognize the strengths and the weaknesses, right? Okay, so when you're able to identify this, once the spiders went negative on the 30-minute time frame, we have a lot lower prices coming here. The 30-minute time frame, let me see if I can bring this up here. This is the 30-minute, okay? You can see, look at this pattern. Wait till these 30-minute time frames roll over, okay? Wait till these 30-minute time frames roll over. You gotta, okay? You got to be able to recognize, so you're getting overbought into the negative MACD on the 30-minute time frame. And all I got to tell you is look out below. Look out below. Because when these 30-minute time frames start rolling over, the 15s are first, and then you may get one more push up here, and then you're going to get a bounce. And I'll tell you right now, when those 30-minute time frames roll over, you're going to see S&Ps probably trade around the 57.25 level. Okay, these are really significant short patterns setting up here. I wouldn't want to be long with your money here, to be bluntly honest with you, as they say. Okay, it's really important to understand how the markets work in the sense that using the multiple time frames and understanding how when we trade, we use what's called combination theories. And when you have combination theories, you want to be able to recognize the strengths, right, of using combination theories and using multiple time frames, using multiple indicators, and using multiple subsets. That is important. That is what takes the market for what it's worth, okay? So trading the markets, being able to identify these patterns each and every day is what we do best here in my live stream each and every day. I host a room on Trade Easy each and every day from 9 to 4. If anybody wants to contact me, my number is 914-500-7484. But more importantly, what's important is that when people trade the markets, to be able to identify these patterns, identify the patterns, identify the moves, and identify which way the markets are going, and trade the markets efficiently and effectively in a very productive way, okay? What's truly important here is that when you're trading the markets, you want to be able to be in a situation that gives you the best odds in your favor. So, for example, when the 15-minute time frames got overbought, they pushed up, they pushed down, they pushed up again. We caught the short on the S&Ps around the 68.5 level. They just dropped 10 handles on the S&P. You got to listen, and I've been doing this now for over 41 years. 41 years, okay? All right? And I want you to recognize and understand that when you're trading, it's vital to be able to identify, like NVIDIA just dropped here, okay? The S&Ps dropped. So it's vital to really understand which way the markets are going, and understand that when you're trading the markets, you want to be able to be on the right side of the market and to be able to identify the strengths of the move. Okay. And so what you really need to focus on, okay, what you really need to focus on is when you're trading, you want to be able to recognize the moves in such a way that gives you the bigger time frames, the small time frames. So I wanted to show you a really great pattern today on the spiders here on the 5 and the 15-minute time frame. So right here, okay, right here, I want to just show you this, okay. Let me see something. Let's see. Let me just do this here. Okay. So when you look here, you can see here, we were making new lows right here. I called a long here on the market, right? And when you see this pattern right here, okay, when you see this pattern right here, okay, all right, we called a long, I called a long there. You're making new lows, and the MACDs did not confirm. The MACDs did not confirm the low, okay? And so what you want to be able to do is recognize, okay, what you want to do is be able to recognize this pattern. So it's a non-confirmation. You're making new lows, but the MACDs did not confirm the move, right? Okay. All right. Okay. So that's important. Okay. That's really super important to recognize that. Okay. All right. S&Ps just dropped 10 on that move there. Okay. The 15s, beautiful short. Wait till the 30-minute time frame start moving down. Okay. Market's going to be headed for a rude awakening here. Trust me. Okay. Trust me on that. It's important, okay, to understand and recognize the moves. Okay, we had the YMs, we had the Russell futures all dropping. S&Ps are going to drop here. You know, when you get this move down here, okay, when you get this move down, what you're going to really realize and factor in is that when you're trading, you want to be able to recognize these moves in such a way that's going to benefit you, right? That's going to benefit the trade, going to benefit the way the markets are moving. And so right now, I'd be short, right? The 15s are rolling over. You may get one more push up here, but when these 30-minute time frames start rolling over, okay, I don't know if we're going to have it today, but we still have about 2.5 hours in the day. Look, get ready. Look out below. Look out below. Okay, that's all I have to say is just look out below. Okay. It's important to recognize and understand the way the markets move in such a way that will give you the best ability to be able to trade the market. Okay. Again, using smaller time frames and getting ready to recognize the way the markets move. Okay. And to be able to give you the best opportunities when you're trading the market in such an efficient and effective way that will give you the unbelievable patterns here. Okay. All right. What you want to do here, okay, what you want to do here is to what you want to do here is look for opportunities in the market, okay, that will give you really great opportunities to trade in a way, and then basically take the opportunities, look for what the pattern set up. I mean, there is a beautiful short on the 15-minute time frame, okay, and I can't even tell you on something like that, okay. I would definitely think on something like that, you would want to be able to recognize that when the patterns are setting up, you want to be able to recognize the strengths of the move, right? And so when you have these vicious and these powerful moves up, okay, what the most important thing is to recognize the strengths of the move, right? To be able to recognize the strength, recognize the power, recognize the pattern. And so when you see things setting up after the continuous contracts align with the underlying ETFs, the next thing you want to be able to do is what? You want to be able to see the pattern for what it is, to be able to trade the market in the most effective way. And then what you want to be able to do is then take the correlation pattern, be able to trade the market, be able to trade it in such an effective way that gives you the best bang for the buck. And that will give you the most important trade for to trade that opportunity, right? It's important that you recognize these patterns in such a way that will give you just a phenomenal opportunity in trading, okay? And trading the market in such a way that, let me just see something here. Okay. All right. You want to be able, like I said, to trade the market in such a way that when you're looking for trades, whether you're a scalp trader, a day trader, an intermediate term trader, it doesn't make a difference, really. What you want to be able to do is to trade the patterns effectively and in the right way, right? You want to be able to see the markets for what they are, to be able to take the market, run with it, right? Look at that, wait patiently for the patterns to set up. But more importantly, like I said today, the trade of the day is going to be the 15-minute time frame, right? The 15-minute time frame. So I said once the patterns, the 30-minute time frame reverse the sell on the underlying ETF, okay? Then the next pattern is going to be what? The next pattern is going to be you wait patiently for the short on the 15-minute time frame, right? Okay? The next pattern is the short on the 15-minute time frame, period, right? Okay? 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 So that's what you got to remember. So I was very careful with my words today, saying that when you get these moves, okay, when you get these moves, okay, you want to be able to recognize that when you're trading the market, right, that what is going to happen next. Look at the S&Ps getting cabooshed here. They're down 14 handles on the 1, 2, 3 bars on the 15-minute time frame, okay? 15-minute time frame, boom. Okay. All right. So that's what you really got to recognize here. Okay. That's what you got to recognize on these patterns, being able to identify these trades, these moves. Again, using the underlying ETFs for me is a very truer way to looking at the markets, even though we do continuous contracts. Okay. But again, it's really important, and you got to verify how we're going to do this in such a way, okay, that when we're trading the markets, okay, that when you're able to identify these moves and these trades, to be able to see how the 3 time frames align, okay, and that is truly important, okay, truly important. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So that's how we look at things right now. And what we want to be able to do, okay, is to recognize that the 15-minute time frame, that was the first bounce on the 15-minute time frame, the first bounce on the 15-minute time frame after the 30-minute time frames reversed to sell. Very, very, very important. Very important. Okay. Very important. Okay. Very, very, very important. Okay. So what we want to be able to do is to recognize the moves, recognize the patterns, see the moves for what they are, okay? And then to be able to trade the market in such a way that will give you the best opportunities, okay? To be able to trade the market in such a way that will give you the best opportunities. So take the 15, I said all day long, we got the buy divergence right here, making new lows, the MACDs, the non-confirm, okay? And then what happened? Boom. What happened? We got the move, we got everything aligned, and that was really important. You're making new lows, but the MACDs did non-confirm. The MACDs did non-confirm, okay? And when you have a non-confirmation like that, I was jumping up and down like a baboon. I'm like, this is amazing. This is the lows here. Look at the S&Ps get killed here. S&Ps just now down 15 handles. Just stay short off the 15-minute time frame. It's a monster pattern, right? A monster pattern. And that's what you got to recognize when you have these patterns of this nature, right? S&Ps pushing down here, making new lows now on the day. Okay, you stay short the pattern. You stay short the pattern. And that is exactly what we look to do. The 15-minute time frame is a trade of the day so far. You wait, the 30 correlated with the hourly, the 15 correlated. You short the first bounce between lunchtime. What a beautiful short. Look at this, is a Picasso. Overbought into these negative MACDs on the 30 and 60-minute time frame. You can't ask for a more better pattern. Short them. That's how you do it. NASDAQ futures hit a high, 20,210. Just dropped 90 handles. This is an amazing pattern, an amazing pattern. And what you really want to do here is when you're trading the market to justify and rectify, understanding how these patterns, the Dow futures, the Dow dropped 100, the Russell dropped 90. Okay, you wait patiently for these patterns. You wait patiently to be able to sell the market, to be able to wait for the pattern. You wait patiently. The first bounce shorted, boom, it hit, drop, wait again, boom, it hit, down again. You got rising ADXs, beautiful rising ADXs on the 30 and 60-minute time frames. You can't ask for anything better than that. Okay, you can't ask for anything better than that. S&P is just down now 16, 17 handles here. So again, it's really up to the individual to recognize these patterns, these trades, to the point that when you're trading the markets, you want to be able, like I said, use multiple time frames to be able to identify these trades, identify the moves, and that's exactly what we look to do here. That's exactly what we like to do, to be able to rectify these patterns, to be able to trade them, get out, in, position it properly, and then look to execute the trades. If anybody has any questions, please text me or call me at 914-500-7484. Or if you have any questions here now, please ask away, okay? It's important to recognize and understand, okay, that when you're trading the markets, you want to be able, like I said, use multiple time frames, combination theories, be able to identify the moves in the market, be able to rectify the patterns, trade the patterns efficiently, effectively, and everything to the degree that you want to be able to do. To be able to put the orders in and scale out of positions and trades, and that's what you really need to focus on, okay? That's what you need to focus on overall on the day. With that being said, if anybody has any questions, please text me here now if you have any questions at all. Okay. What's really important is that we are able to identify these trades, which are truly important, right, in nature, but also to be able to rectify the trades as you see them. So the SDSs, if I could bring up the SDSs really quickly here. Let me just see if I can. So the SDSs right here, the Pro Ultra Short, right? Look at the pullback right here on the 15-minute time frame. So the 15-minute time frame confirmed the move, right? The 15-minute time frame confirmed the move. So that oversold condition was the inverse for me to get short the S&Ps or the spiders or the overall market on the Qs, okay? So the NASDAQ futures dropped, the TQs dropped, everything dropped, right? The TQs dropped, the Qs dropped about 2, the TQs dropped about $1. These are phenomenal trades, everybody. You wait patiently for these trades to happen. And when they happen, they're very, very, very powerful. Very powerful. Okay. Again, it's all about execution, using multiple time frames, being able to rectify and understand how these patterns work, using the combination theories, using combination of pattern recognition. S&Ps just pushed up again here. I should have just shorted them. Okay, just traded up to 55, 50, what was it? 56 and a half. If they get up to 56 and a half, 57, I'd be looking to sell them again. Okay. But the one thing I want to say here wholeheartedly, okay, is that amongst trading the markets, right? And when you're trading the markets, you want to be able, okay, again, like I said, that was a great short right there. I just got up to 57 as I'm doing this here. But as you're trading the markets, you want nothing better than to be able to sell into the on the pattern, okay? Sell the pattern, sell the opportunity to exit and place to trade, and then more importantly, you want to be able, okay, to execute the short, and then you wait. So we trade with 8 bars. Everything's calculated upon 8 bars, okay? And so when you have the trade, for example, all my patterns last anywhere from 1 to 8 bars. So if it's a 15-minute, it's up to 8 bars. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 already. If we're on a 5-minute time frame, anywhere from 1 minute to 40 minutes. On a 3-minute, anywhere from 1 minute to 24 minutes. Okay. What's really important here? Okay. What's really important here? Okay, is that when you're looking at the markets, again, to factor in the opportunity to use the combination of pattern recognition to be able to trade the market efficiently and effectively, using multiple time frames, using multiple indicators. Okay, Microsoft absolutely kabooshed down $2 off the highs there. But again, what we want to focus on is just understanding how to use multiple time frames. Multiple time frames are very important in trading the markets. Okay, and you know what? It's really about one thing and one thing only: being able to be consistent each and every day when you're trading. If you're able to be consistent each and every day, you're able to come back the next day. Okay. All right. Does anybody have any questions here at all? Again, we'll be back next Tuesday at 1:30 on Back to the Futures. I'm very excited to be here each and every Tuesday and Thursday. This gives me a lot of great joy to be here, to teach all of you, to be able to understand the technical terms of the market, to be able to teach you a new way of trading using multiple time frames, using the SDSs or the SQQQs or the SDAOs, or using the TZAs. I mean, there was a beautiful pattern today on the TZAs, a bull flag that gave the short on the Russell, and the Russell got absolutely destroyed down over $1. Okay, but again, what's really important here is that you remain consistent. And when you remain consistent and you're able to trade the market in such a way, you want to be able to then recognize the strengths of what you're doing, right? Microsoft, beautiful 15-minute bear flag, dropped just now, dropped 2. The S&Ps, as we know, we're trading 68 and a half, dropped to 50, 57, 51 and a half. NASDAQ futures hit that 20,010 mark, right? Okay. And so you want to be able, okay. All right. And you want to be able, oh my God, I'm going to get it. Okay. Look at this. I'm not selling this thing. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, does anybody have any questions at all? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful patterns. Beautiful patterns. Okay. Again, when you have rising ADXs, I wanted to show you this. You see the SDS? Let's look at the spiders here. Okay. Look at the spiders. I wanted to show you the spiders. Look at the rising ADXs here on the 60 and on the 30-minute time frames. When the 15-minute time frames reversed, okay, to sell the 30 and the 60, and you short the first bounce on the 15-minute time frame, it's a Picasso. It's an absolute Picasso. Okay. Matter of fact, I'll take pictures of it. That's how good it is. Okay. All right. All right. Again, very, very, very important. Okay. Okay. Again, a great pattern. If anybody has any questions, please text me or call me at 914-500-7484. Does anybody have any questions here at all? Again, using multiple time frames, being able to identify using the ADXs. Look at the ADXs. Big buying pressure here. You can see here the ADXs are rising. This is the bounce on the 15-minute time frame. S&P said 68.5. I said, good luck. Let them have them, right? Boom. Everything just got absolutely annihilated. Absolutely annihilated. Okay. And when you see something like that, and you got the big buying pressure here on indicator 2, a negative 40 on the 60, a negative 38 on the 30-minute. Look at these. Where are you going? Where are they going with these negative MACDs? Kabooshed. Have a great day, everybody. Anybody wishing to call me or text me at TradeEZ at 914-500-7484. God bless you all. God bless the United States of America. Next Tuesday, let's see, Election Day. Hope for the best here. If anybody has any questions now, please ask away. If not, have a great day. God bless, and God bless the United States of America. Have a great day, everybody.
You know how the financial world goes. Here comes the buzzkill. Please make sure to take some time to read this boring disclaimer. We will owe you one.